Hello saviors and welcome, my name is Seivar24 and today I'm going to be playing Life is Strange. This is a game that came out quite a long time in combination from Don't Nod Games and Square Enix, and it was a game that I completely skipped out on actually playing myself. But with Life is Strange 2 coming out before the storm, a prequel to, apparently, the Life is Strange story, we get to have another featured story about, about this whole endeavor. Now, I saw a long time ago about the story of the Life is Strange when watching someone like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or someone play this game themselves, but it's been so long that a lot of the stuff has just completely gone out the window for me. I really wasn't into it all that much, but it is a game similar towards like Telltale Games and like the 5-chapter story thing. Life is Strange Before the Storm has gotten its third part out right now, and there's like a DLC content that should be out sometime soon, if not already out, for like an off story chapter. But Life is Strange is where I'm going to start with this whole story, since I need to refresh my mind on what happened in this thing anyway. All I remember about it is a big old tornado. It's not really big of a spoiler since it happens right at the beginning of the game. And I do remember the ending, but the parts in between are a bit fuzzy for me. So I'm going to have to go through this entire game to reintroduce myself to the story aspect. I do remember some elements of the game, like your character, who is a female, a young girl within this small town by the ocean in the middle of the woods, is a character who has the ability to alter time. I don't really remember all the details, but I do remember that she was able to alter time in some strange way. In a Life is Strange way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start a new game, and we're going to see as to what happens. Or re-see as to what happens. I know I'm going to be... Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Now, this game actually did have some scenarios where you were actually able to change some actions and consequences, but at the same time, you also didn't really know how those changes would actually be made. So this is the main character of the game. I don't quite remember her name. It's like Chloe? Claire? I'm not sure. I'll find out here in a little bit.
Where am I? What's happening?
Nice lip sync going on there. There was no lip movement whatsoever on her part.
I'm trapped in a storm. How did I get here? And where is here?
Oh, maybe it's just all in her head.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
So you're kind of able to see it through the trees from here, but there is like this giant tornado that is just, or a hurricane that is just coming this way. It is just tearing through everything. And the thing about this hurricane is that it's headed straight for the little town.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Light to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I didn't
and white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus,
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though.
Frankly, it's BS. And he's like,
Shh. In a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
Look at this crap.
okay,
How
so
can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
Of their beauty or innocence.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
She could have taken another approach.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
October 1st, my favorite month. This is the best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames, but it's still too dang hot, thanks to global warming. Of course, they would have to have subjugated global warming into this storyline, and I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon, Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale, but he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. Oh, Chloe was Chloe's the friend of hers that she has to deal with. I have pictures in one of my old albums. Hey, look, Undertale. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some club mingling. It's that Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party, or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of BlackWell Academy, as my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Funny you should mention that, because you kind of actually do.
To admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I
can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school. I should take a picture to prove I'm still here.
But a beauty in the struggle. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know you're asking me.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
That girl, I remember, is an absolute
The Daguerrean process
bitch.
brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done
Sorry,
by-
Max. No more selfies right now.
You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online. Hey guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
I could even use it if I wanted to, but it's probably a better idea if I don't.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. This might make a cool shot.
Just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. No matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but...
So let's see what was on the little paper ball here. Macro
I wish
eyes.
I
Huh?
wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Oh, jeez. Right.
Not for everybody. I have my moment in the camera eye, and
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
I can't...
Hi, Kate.
I can't blame her, and now that I read the little paper ball, I remember what happened to her.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
Obviously, BlackWell spent bank on the computers here. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
She practically talks smack about everybody.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Wonder why... I wonder why that is, but, anyways.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. Never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Because the entire thing about the picture is like, oh, well, everything's already been taken, everything's already been done, well, what's the point of me doing it? And no, the thing is that you actually can do more. The reason why people managed to make these things in the first place was because no one ever really thought to put those up there to begin with. And that's what made the portraits that are famous at this point in time now are famous for, is because they are unique. And even though it may be that you feel like nothing else is in fact unique, there are still some aspects that you can find unique if only you open your eyes to them and show them to the world.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
They're just getting you ready.
Welcome to the real world.
Cute.
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
She plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom.
I heard hearing somebody talking smack about Max here, and that was her name, was Max.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Geez, the language in here is not kind, is it? It goes... Like, they seriously let every freaking cuss word slip in this thing. It's ridiculous, honestly, but, yeah. There's definitely worse out there.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous as usual.
I mean, decorating your...
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor, too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to BlackWell to mess around. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
And this is Logan.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. Auntie's a Vortex Club member. It looks like she's been gone for months.
Oh, man. There's a bunch of stuff all over this place, and the missing portraits are all over the place.
They should just call it a sugar machine.
Right?
That
They
would
get...
be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
Not gonna happen.
Ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
Yeah, it's got 12 ways to stay healthy, showcasing bananas, nuts, grains, fruit, vegetables, and it's on a soda machine. Alrighty then.
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Alright, so nice to know about that.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me. God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the vortex. There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple.
The thing about people who are strange is that even though they are technically strange to some other people, they aren't necessarily bad people. They're just a little misunderstood. What, yearbook project? Okay, then. Well, time to go into the bathroom. Start off the real story.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
How do you know it's empty unless you, like, check out the stalls?
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Apparently nobody who would really care to know about Amber Rachel. Okay, so...
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz. This poster must drive people to have sex.
Oh gosh. That's, yeah. Okay then. Well. Really?
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
It's a tampon dispenser. Well, I guess that's fine. It's normal. What does that say?
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Right? I've always had no problems with getting sick. In fact, I don't remember the last time I got sick. It's been years, honestly. I have absolutely no idea as to how I've managed to get away from being sick for so long. But the only time I actually managed to get the flu is when I get my flu shots. It's like you pump this shit into us. Why should we get the flu shots?
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
No, you're just in a video game. Or an interactive story, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, of all the places to go to, why would you use the one that has the mustache, the glasses, and the crown thing going on? Of all the things...
Relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
She tore up her picture. And then there's
When
the
the
little
door
butterfly.
closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Oh, well, there was an Illuminati thing.
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Take a picture of the butterfly. And hence is the start of the butterfly effect and its effects.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Yeah, right. We'll see how that flies.
So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Uh-huh.
You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
And here comes the time-bending abilities. And yes, he had an actual gun, he was actually loaded, the safety was off, and he put it straight into the girl's gut.
Whoa. What the fuck? How?
And I'm back in
How can
class.
that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually?
Bueller.
Yeah. Why Arvin?
And here comes back the camera.
I did
Now,
it.
can you
I
give me an
actually
example
did it.
of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white? Anybody?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because
When I
of
took
her
my
invisible
selfie,
wisdom.
Jefferson asked me a question.
Totally haunted by the eyes
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Kids call a selfie.
A dumb word for a wonderful tradition.
And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming
As
this.
you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
So I
was
can go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
Couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
Portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
As soon as you get done with answering
Since you've
the
captured our
question.
interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need time to save that girl.
Rewind time.
A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again and give him the right answer?
That's exactly what you need to do. Just rewind and give them the correct answer. Although, it kind of needs to, like, hold shift to rewind faster. There we go. Hello.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please?
The Daguerrean
The
process.
Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
And she doesn't get to
The
be
Daguerrean
all...
process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
Right.
Guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest.
The only reason she was able to do that was because, hey, she cheated by rewinding time.
Exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography.
How amazing would that be just to be able to bend time like that to your own will?
Don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
And he's probably going to...
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars...
Alright, let's go ahead and skip the conversation because it's absolutely...
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Press Control quickly to undo your previous action using the rewind.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to
And now we're going to go through the whole loop of conversations
No,
again.
Victoria, excuse us. I'd never let one of photography...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that Life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
So now that I've given him the answer that he wants to hear, he'll let me go. And
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
And just still on going. Just yes, I'm already moving faster by holding shift. That's about the premise of every game.
Okay, Max. Retrace every step.
Came over here, turned on the faucet, washed face,
My photo.
shredded photo.
Then the butterfly flew in, and I took a photo.
The butterfly in.
Them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do. I'm so
I need a hammer to break it open.
to control me.
You are going to get in hell.
The more I get into this, the more the memories just start flooding back.
Never even missed your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I missed it. I retain objects from my rewind? Really?
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me. No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Like, he straight up brought a gun. If you tell anybody about... Oh
Another
boy.
shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
That's a good question, right?
Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
Really? You're gonna be...
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something?
If you'll stop, and I'll get out of here sooner rather than later.
The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
I also remember him. He was the step-ass that the blue-haired girl was referring to. For those of you who aren't quite aware, I'm making all kinds of spoilers if I...
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max...
He's just as much a principal as he is a psychiatrist. Okay, so this is where I can make the decision to either tattle on Nathan or hide the truth.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of BlackWell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office.
And you see...
Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
And you see, therein lies the
Of
problem.
course, this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns BlackWell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
And therein lies the thing. You will have consequences later. You won't be able to undo your choices after leaving this area. But here's the thing. He really was waving a gun around. But because he's under one of the most esteemed families in this entire freaking town, no one will lay a finger on him because he's so well represented. His family is so high-strung that there's no way you can actually bust him for anything. Wow. Can I please just go faster? There we go.
You look a little stressed out.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out.
Really?
Outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
But would he allow... Or I could possibly just try and walk right outside.
Hold on, Max.
Of course not. He won't allow me to get away from it.
You look a little stressed out.
It's a good thing this thing has a skip feature on it. So if I report Nathan, the situation is going to be absolutely horrible. But if I hide the truth, then my future could look a little bleaker. Either way, the situation is just not going to go well in my favor. May as well go for the truth.
I just saw...
So let's go ahead and skip the whole conversation. Well, can't really do much about it now. Reported Nathan Prescott, and that's all I could really do. So I'm at BlackWell Academy, and my character's name is Max. The person who's really the other person who's interested in the story as a second main character would be Chloe, who is the blue-haired girl. I mean, I'm pretty much not really explaining anything that's new to most people, and... Hello? Sorry, running late. Insane day. I'll meet you in the loft. Looking cool. You'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so. So the character that I'm talking to is, what's his name? What was the previous messages? Do you want to meet for coffee after school, please? Make sure you check Necromantic on my flash drive. Wahaha. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Hey, wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Hi, MX, can you get my flash drive? I need some info. And space. Hello? Sorry, running late. Insane day. Warren is his name. And then, of course, Mom, Kate, and then Dad, who unfortunately will...
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Okay, so which way is the dorm? Okay, what's this tell me? Like, David, Nathan, Kate, Victoria, Jefferson, the principal, and then there's a few other key characters that will come across. Where is the dorm? Oh, that's right. I gotta find, like, if I can possibly find them, I gotta, like, find certain photos that'll match the outlines here throughout the story. I mean, good luck finding all of them, but it's possible. Like, there's one right there. Wide angles. Look at all the coins thrown in there. The fountain, exhibit portrait, parking, dormitories. Okay, so this way to the dorms. Let's talk to Evan real quick.
mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Steve McCurry.
Steve McCurry?
Unless he could travel back in time. McCurry was born 5 years after the falling soldier picture. McCurry also shoots in color. In other words, no portfolio.
He may not have been able to go back through time, but I could.
Hey, Evan.
Let's see if you're worth.
All right, let's see. Okay, so Steve McCurry is not the character. It could probably be Eugene Smith.
Gotta be Eugene Smith.
Well, they both were famous war photographer images, but you should know the difference. Good try. Wrong answer.
Hey, Evan.
Let's see if you're worth.
Definitely not worthy of it. I am not an arts graduate.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
There we go. Took me 3 times.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir. These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
Those are actually some pretty good artworks there, if those are actual photos and not just sketches. But the characteristics that he's portraying right here at the moment for these pictures, they actually look pretty good. I mean, as far as I can tell, I mean, they actually do look pretty good for being, like, it looks like just sketch drawings, but who knows?
Come on, Logan, bring it, brah.
Bring it, bruh. How you doing, bruh? What's up, bruh? So there's the jocks. There's that one girl.
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
Oh. Hi, Max.
What are you reading?
Love today or die forever. Don't even say anything.
It's a bestseller. What to say?
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta read this. Oh, great. Look who's in the way.
Oh, look, it's Max Caulfield, the selfie hoe of BlackWell. What a
Selfie
lame
hoe.
gimmick. Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson, falls for your wave hipster bullshit. The Daguerrean process, sir. You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled.
Snooty batch.
Since you know all the answers, I guess you have to find another way into the dorm. We ain't moving.
You'll move.
Oh, wait. Hold that pose. So original. Don't worry, Max. I'll put a vintage filter on it right before I post it all over social medias. Now, why don't you go fuck your selfie?
That's a good line.
Victoria, I'll get your bony ass out of my way. I don't want to mess with that ladder and hurt poor Samuel. I just want to get Victoria. I could crank the sprinkler up and give Victoria and her clones incentive to beat it. There goes Samuel da Vinci to paint the window.
Samuel da Vinci to paint the window.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this. Chill, Victoria. It's just water. Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know how much this fucking outfit costs?
You look great.
I can't even chill on the steps.
Oh, here's Kate. Hope she's doing all right.
Sweet.
Still can't get past her, however. Can I not interact with Sam? Alright, so there's got to be something else I can do. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'll figure it out here. I mean, yeah, I know I gotta do something with the bucket. I just can't quite remember what. Oh, wait, hold on. Tamper with the paint bucket.
See if this works.
Let poor Samuel get up there. Use the sprinklers. Let them get their cashmere wet. And watch what happens. Sam goes up. Paint bucket goes on. And spills.
No way! No fucking way!
Okay, Victoria?
Oh, Samuel is sorry. Wet paint is not good for hair. Nope. Sorry.
Get the hell away from me, weirdo!
Hold on. We'll get some towels. We'll be right back.
So
Yeah.
wipe your ass before I dry.
It worked. Don't mess with Max, bitches.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
I was the one who ended up causing her the new paint job to happen, and I can either make fun of or comfort her. Let's go with comfort. I'm a nice guy.
I am sorry. That's an awesome cashmere coat.
It was. But there'll be another.
Well, you always seem to know how to pick the right outfits.
I do have some talent. Mr. Jefferson told me.
I've seen your pictures. You have a great eye. Richard Avedon-esque.
He's one of my heroes. Thanks, Max. I hope those sluts get me a towel before they hang a sign on me. You deserve a better shot. Sorry about blocking you and the go fuck your selfie.
That was actually a good line. I'm not gonna argue.
But pretty funny.
Just one of those days, you know?
I know exactly what you mean, Victoria. I'll see you later.
Au revoir.
See, even though
Victoria probably played me. I should have played her. Better get to my room before I find Warren.
I'm not gonna change that, not even in the slightest. I kind of want to know what'll happen afterwards, but at the same time, it's just like I don't want to mess up anything. Taylor is a slave. Red rum.
Room 217? No way in hell am I ever going in here. Is this a Vortex Club or a Victoria Club initiation? Truly pathetic.
Read this.
Juliet, Extreme Reporter.
Read this week's edition of the BlackWell Totem. Stop 'em Bigfoots. Okay then. Bathrooms, fire alarm. Missing persons poster. Toilet paper? Wait, what?
Looks like nobody won this TP war. There's nothing left but ghosts.
Okay, all of a sudden I heard Courtney, and then it was like, we'll bang for Jesus.
Okay, this is just mean and stupid.
And then there was a turd, so let's fix this. Peace. This action will have consequences.
How sad. I didn't write anything. I have nothing to say.
Well then.
Obvious but true.
Not exactly a great way to portray yourself there. Be the change you wish to see.
Oh, Victoria, give me a fucking break.
Am I able to see inside? Because that is Victoria's room. It looks like the scenario where I would take the picture.
Warren should be all over Brooke. They're perfect for each other.
Okay. Pi flipped upside 314. It spells pie. That's actually pretty clever. I never thought about that. I've always known about upside down like words being changed into numbers, or numbers being changed into words, but I didn't know that pie flipped around would actually spell that.
Home sweet home. My favorite cocoon. Hard to believe I'm 18 now. I'm lucky my parents enabled my photo habit into adulthood.
Happy birthday, Maxine. We'll never forget the day you were born and the first smile. It was a love at first sight. It's your special day. We miss you, but we're so proud that you're following your dreams. We love you, mother and father. Oh. Cookies!
I love that Mom sent me a fat box of chocolate coconut bites for my birthday.
Oh, coconut. I love coconut.
And a $200 gift certificate. She sure knows how to make a sad birthday happy.
Aw. That's what moms are good for. They know how to make you smile. Happy birthday. We can't believe 18 years old since you were brought to us. Max, your principal sent me an email saying that you told some tall tales about a BlackWell honor student. Is this true? The principal said this was a serious false charge and that he's worried you're telling stories. Call me ASAP so we can talk about this. Oh, screw you, principal. Just as much a psychiatrist as he is a freaking principal. Isn't that what I said? No, he's just a kiss ass.
It's not exactly pretty and pink, but no shits are given. I like my wardrobe. Would Man Ray call them selfie portraits?
Selfie portraits? Probably not. It sounds ridiculous in the first place.
It's such a pretty guitar. I need to play it more.
Your fingers aren't moving, but you're playing different notes every time. Even I know that you can't make different notes without moving your fingers, and I'm not that much into playing a guitar.
I'm glad Kate let me borrow her copy of the October Country. I should have every Bradbury book for myself. Instant film is so damn hard to find and expensive now. But I can't help. If I'm not looking through a viewfinder, I'm looking through a window. Always looking.
But never really going.
One day I'll organize my film collection. One day I'll get an actual HD TV. Looks like Dana left me a little post-it note.
XOXOD? Who's D?
Great. Now I have to go get the flash drive from Dana's room. I am so addicted to this site. Look at these vintage beauties.
Camera porn. And it's just a shopping list for various old-fashioned cameras.
Warren makes me laugh. It's nice to feel like I already made a real friend here.
Max, thanks for your email and copy of Jefferson's class notes. Now I shall never stop sending you messages of gratitude. I also have a rather eclectic collection of TV, cult classic, and fucked up films on a fat flash drive. If you ever want to check them out, thanks again for the help. I'm a scientist more than an artist. Now you can quickly explain to me how a camera works. Now can you explain? Warren G. That's great. Me, Ed, thank you for ordering. Okay, not exactly sure. But alright, now I gotta go to a different different room in order to get the one thing. Hi-Fi? Isn't this the song I was just playing on the guitar?
Max and Chloe, best friends forever. Who even says that anymore? I'm going to have to call Chloe eventually and find out what she'll say. The longer I wait, the worse it'll be. Idiot.
Aw, we little TV.
Ahoy, Captain. At least I know you've got my back.
Oh.
When I swallowed your eye and my parents rushed me to the ER, I knew we were bonded forever.
Oh, jeez. Okay, then.
Warren even left me a little message with his flash drive. He's such a goofball.
I'd like to be a goofball myself, so I got no room to judge. To Max or whom it may concern, the cinematic contents of this flash drive are of a graphic, life-altering, controversial nature. This collection has been downloaded with the greatest care and for the most discriminating viewer. I congratulate you on your taste and eagerly wait your in-depth reviews of Cannibal, Holocaust, and Ultra Vixens. Peace, Warren G. So it's fairly obvious. A photo. Here's a selfie through a mirror. Interesting choice. Let's see how. I kind of want to see how that one looks. There it is. Hey, that looks weird. Red eye. That's the achievement I just got. Alrighty then. Well, time to leave and get the flash drive. I've almost been playing this for an hour already.
Take it out now, Dana. So tell me the truth or rot in there.
Welcome to the real drama queens of Blackwell.
Answer, you.
Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
Oh yes, Max. I've locked Dana in the room because we're cool.
Wait, how did you lock her in the room? Locks are usually on the inside of a door.
What did she do?
What didn't she do? Dana's been sexting with my boyfriend.
Ouch. How did you find out?
Why do you care? Why are you even asking me? You never talk. Just zone out with your camera.
That's why I'm talking to you now.
What's my last name?
It is... Well, they all end with son, but it's probably... I'm wanting to... It can't be Watson. It's not going to be Mason. It's usually never the top answer. It's probably Patson.
Juliet Patson.
That was truly sad. Thanks for your concern, Max Caulfield. By the way, Juliet Watson.
Watson? It's elementary, my dear Watson. Don't you know? I am a top-notch investigator because I actually seem to know your name.
Oh yes, Max.
Juliet, this is so stupid.
Juliet Watson, you be nice.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
Of course I do.
You are
Thanks.
ridiculous.
I locked Dana in because she was sexting Zach, my boyfriend. Unbelievable.
How do you know?
Victoria Chase. You know her.
Who doesn't know her?
But why would Dana go after your boyfriend?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
According to Victoria. Huh.
She saw the sext, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go. Straight to hell.
Max, I swear I didn't do anything. But I bet Victoria did.
More than likely. Well, we're going in Victoria's room. Here we go. Boop-a-doo-doo-boop-boo. Well.
I'll give Victoria props for not posting my photo. And for this nice shot.
That's one thing you can think.
This is the email I need to show Juliet. Now I have to print this fast and get the hell out of here.
So sad to inform you that I totally punked Julia and Dana just now. All I had to do was mention to Juliet that I saw a nasty sext from Dana and on Zach's phone. Dumbass believed me, so I expect there to be a dorm rampage soon. Juliet deserves this for sledding Zach away from me. As for Dana, who gives a shit? Get out your popcorn. Wow. Okay, then. Yeah, definitely need to print that. Print email. Pretty sure it requires more than just one button, but okay. A leaflet? What's the leaflet? Okay. A cafe thing.
This
Hey.
better convince Juliet that Dana is innocent.
Let's hope so. I mean, let's face it. She's... Gallery letter, new clothes, shoes. Alright, let's get out of here. And rush on over to save Dana.
Juliet, read this.
course.
It's Victoria. What'd you expect? She's a bitch.
I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana.
You are. And I hope so. You really think I'd mess around with Zachary?
No, but I get stupid jealous. I owe you
Stupid
dinner.
more than jealous.
Still love me?
And you do my laundry.
Thanks, Max. You're like the BlackWell ninja. Now let's see what Zach has to say about Victoria.
You set me free. Thank you. Warren's flash drive is on my desk.
Did you copy it? I bet she copied it. It's probably worth it.
Almost done. Get the flash drive and then I'll go see Warren.
Seriously, thanks again. I can't believe Juliet locked me in my own room. Real mature.
How would that even work? Juliet gets her rage on.
Victoria is not nice. I don't get it. She has everything.
That's why she's not nice.
Pull that prank on a friend?
Just because they're in the Vortex Club doesn't mean they're BFFs. I'm in it, and Victoria creeps me out. Max, you're smart to be a loner here. Though Warren obviously likes hanging with you.
He's a good guy. A geek like me.
You saw the files in his flash drive. Tons of crazy shit. Films I've never even heard of. And in a special folder called Max.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
Are you blushing? Go ahead and grab the flash drive whenever.
Like, yeah, he's totally got a crush on her. Like, there's no doubt about it.
Protect my precious so Max never has to chase it down again.
Nice one with that one. Oh, Warren. I don't mind waiting out here forever. I love this parking lot. I can count all the cars. The more I text, the longer I take. On my way. Bye. Right? Like, all right, we're going to go ahead and leave the dorms.
Fuck this shit.
Ow! That hurt.
Damn, I better rewind.
Alyssa, move your head.
If you insist, Max.
Oh!
Now that's what I'm talking about. I actually helped somebody.
Your action will have consequences.
Max, that was awesome. Thank you.
That was close.
Jock assholes. If I was a member of the Vortex Club, they'd never pull that.
Would you want to be a member?
They're smart. We should hang out more. Now I have to finish this stupid book.
Why is it stupid? Apparently you like it. That's why you're reading it, right? Okay, so I actually remember something about that. There are various scenarios where Alyssa there will be occasionally in trouble, and if one wrong move and something will happen to her. But if you manage to get, but there'll be like one time in every single chapter where you have to save her, and if you do all 5, you get an achievement. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just end it right here. As much as I would like to continue on with what's about to happen next, probably, with Warden. Did I say Warden? Meant Warren. What's about to happen next with Warren, I'll probably want to save as to what's going to happen the next time. I've already been playing for about an hour, and it's going to be... It's going to take a while in order for this to upload anyway, so I got to get started on that. Anyways, I want to thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick with me as I will be continue playing the series on and on. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done before... hopefully I'll be able to get done with this game before the end of the Life is Strange prequel. But until then, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, check out the Discord channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, Saviors!